Nattie Nation, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, finally I'm getting around to restarting my entryway. I did start a few weeks ago and I stopped. Listen, as someone that has been self-taught, it takes me time to put together the vision, but today we're gonna get it done, okay? But I'm gonna show you a few pieces that I have and walk you through the process. We're gonna refresh this entryway in a beautiful way. So enjoy. Before we get into today's activity, I'm going to show you what I did before, which was pretty much switching out the media console that I have and bring back in the black metal console that I got from the Crate & Barrel outlet. So let's go back a few days, okay? Okay, so this is where it really started. I didn't have a plan. I just knew something felt off. And sometimes that's all it takes. I always talk about moving furniture around, but I've never really actually shown you what that looks like. It's crazy. It's chaotic. It's not a big reveal. I'm just trying to figure things out. So stick around. Let's get into this. So this is a table back here. I don't think I've shown you guys this since I restyled it, but love this table, but clearly it's wider than the sofa. I don't think you see the full beauty of it being back here. I'm gonna go outside and show it to you from the outside. Hold on. So you can see it how it looks, but it only I think you only see the full beauty when we're on the outside looking in, which is such a beautiful view. I need to show this more often, but I'm just gonna pretty much take everything off and then put the brown piece back here, and then we can see how it looks. Do you see the confusion? Do you see how I look when I'm in the zone? I can't be cute and doing this. So shout out to all the creators who are well dressed and moving the furniture. I need to be comfy. I need to be like in that zone. One piece down, another piece come back this way. But I'm gonna have some breakfast, get some strength, and then I'll be back. I have a few things in here. This is very heavy, so I'm going to take it out. It's not a lot. I have some extra drapery from 2Page that I need to put at my the sliding glass door. So I want to get those hung. Okay, so I got everything out. This piece is very heavy, so what I'm going to do is I have some moving blankets, so I'm going to fold them really thick and put them under this and just glide this down to the sofa, and then once it gets there, I think I'm able to easily manipulate a little bit to do what I need to do. So I'm back. I'm energized, had something to eat. So what I'm going to do now is I already got the moving cloth under the console. So I'm just gonna push it down and then we can start the fun part. I need another cloth because it's scraping the floor and I don't want JB to be mad at me because I'm not waiting. You know what? I have an old throw blanket Let me find it. That should work. There we go. What did Erica Badu say? Let me summarize. I'm sensitive about my shit. When I move my furniture and I get myself set up, I'm very sensitive, I'm very mindful, and I don't want anybody to mess with it because, gosh, the thing says 7 minutes. Give me a minute, I'll be back. So now that you see where we started, I'm going to get into the things that we have today. And some of these things you've seen before, some of these things are fairly new. I'm going to start off with the artwork, and then we can lead into books and all the fun stuff, right? So remember I showed you previously in my fave, I'm using the artwork from that video that I love so much. It's called Whispering Aloud, and I think it'd be a nice play. I'm pulling from the living room scene behind me. My larger piece artwork is this beautiful Arthur Dove Pond in Sunlight. It's called The Museum. I got this from Home Goods. I think it was like $100. But look at the color though. I want this entry to be like unexpected, but I'm using the color in the art to bring it up to kind of, you know, do what it's supposed to do. Now, before I show you some more things, I did have this wonderful idea of having a floral and mirror lean against the entryway just to kind of give a nice wall factor. But I realized with it leaned against the wall, it pulls the eye so it looks like the console table is longer, and I don't want that. So I want to go back to the idea of probably having a mirror lean against the wall on the console table and see how it looks. I have two options, right? Both of them are vintage inspired, and I'm going to pop up somewhere on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to choose yet, so stick around, you'll be quite surprised, okay? Next we have, of course, we got to do dry floral, sticks, or fresh flower, but in today's video I'm using some dry floral. I showed these florals, these sticks in a previous Home Goods video, and I'm using this art house vase that I've had for a long time. Again, do you see the color with this and then the artwork? It's a vibe. And of course, I have a variety of different books. I have candles. Oh, I have a lamp right here. This is the lamp that JB kind of restored for me. I don't know if that's the lamp gonna be there, but for right now we're gonna use it because sometimes that's what has to happen. And my beautiful organic shape bowl from CB2. I have to work it in somewhere. It's my favorite. So let's get into the styling. Nattie Nation, let's get into this. Listen, I'm loving. Yeah, I remember a couple years ago. For those who've been here a long time, JB came up with the Nattie Nation. I've shied away from it, but I've been encouraged to embrace it, right? Because we're a community. So we're gonna start off with this piece first, which is the lamp. The only reason I'm not loving it is because it kind of blends in with the wall. So I think what I'm going to do to break that up is to add the large artwork right here to kind of pull the white off white a little bit. So it's right here, it's plugged in. Another solution that I'm thinking is to get one of those LED battery operated bulb to put it in here, so I'm not seeing the wire below, because who likes wire? Who does? So guys, this is the artwork. Again, I'm not gonna have it hung. I'm just gonna lean it against the wall. Having it lean against the wall give me option to change it out with the season or whenever I feel like I'm over this particular look, which could be tomorrow. But nevertheless, we're gonna get into this, okay? So what I try to do is not to fully hide the artwork behind the light, but just to have a little bit, you know, just to like a little peekaboo moment. And I think that could work, because you see the light, you see the color, you see the movement. I love that. Another thing I want to encourage you guys to do is sometimes you got to do stuff in phases. I do this and then it just helped me flow into the next part, which would be the middle, or I might go to the end to kind of see how it flows, okay? This, I want to step back and really look to see what it is. I like that. I really do. So now I just got to look through the items I've picked out and see what comes next. I think it'll be fun to use the organic bowl and see how that lands. No, not because I put it there I mean that it's good to go. I'm trying to test the waters to see what works. But you know, honestly, I do like that, because the height of the lamp, the art is taller, and then you bring it back down, so it gives like what's that? Like a wave. So the eye travels. Get into it, Nattie. I love it. Ah! Okay, so now you see, this is the mirror that we had here, that we still haven't. This is the floating mirror I was talking about. But now, this is very heavy, so I cannot move it by myself. I can move it myself, but I don't want to. So I'm waiting for JB to get home, and then we're going to play around with the mirror. But until then, let's go ahead and bring in something tall to balance off the tall side we just did. This case, we're going to use the Our House vase with the Home Goods stems. If everything works perfectly, guys, I'm just gonna prop the mirror. Oh my goodness, hold on guys. If everything works perfectly, I'm just gonna prop the mirror behind the vase. I think that should work, you know. Then whenever you're gonna use faux stems or faux plant, you gotta play with it. Don't just take it out of the package and put it into the vase and move on. You gotta bend the thing so you can get some movement. It can give a nice little organic, it look real. You know, nobody wanna just look like, girl, you took out the box or the bag and just stuff it in the vase. That is not cute. So, and I like when stuff look kind of wild. I love that. But I'm thinking though, should I put this vase on some books just to break up all the black on the base? I do have a ton of books. However, I have to be mindful of, excuse me, I have to be mindful of overdoing it, right? Because I have such a colorful art piece and I'm also facing a room that has no doors open, I want both space, look at me girl, it's accent. I would like for both spaces to flow but not be matchy. So I'm looking for a nice color palette to let everything kind of vibe. And I think with this being neutral, a pop over here will be also beautiful. So I selected these three. This green one, which is flowers. It has some amazing pictures of flowers inside, and I'm obsessed with flowers. I have the Jungle book, colorful as well. And then I have House Story, which is more muted. So I think I'm going to use all three and stack it up as my pop of color here, right? As my pop of color, and then use this as the base, maybe add candle. That might be pretty. If I don't want to have candle, you could have like, a decorative object, a sphere, something of a unique shape, or you could add even a small arrangement of fresh flowers here paired with the dry floral. Yes, you can double stack flowers because this is dry. JB just walked in. This is dry. This is the dry stems, and then you can also have fresh flowers. Let me show you guys. I do have some flowers. Let me show you. So I have these roses, and that will look pretty. I like it. And that will look pretty right here. So this side flow with that side, and now I just need my mirror and my smaller art piece, and I think we should be cooking. Remember I told you guys a few seconds ago that I was gonna change out the mirror and do something on top of the table. After doing this layout, I realized I don't need to. And this just goes to show that something you have to just go through the process first and then step back and analyze the design, right? So I think I'm going to leave the floor length mirror because if you realize it gives a little bit of height and everything's at on one level. And something that I've learned over time is that dimension is something, it varies. It could be, dimension could be texture, dimension could be color, dimension could be shape, and just so many different things. So bottom line is the mirror stays. I'm going to add my artwork behind the vase and the flowers just to break up all the whiteness behind it and give a nice little contrast. So the flowers have something to bounce off, and then also the dry stem, and then the wall itself can just do its thing because it goes all the way up top. The only thing I'm missing is candle or some form of diffuser, and I think this will be golden. It's really good. I really, really do like it, and I can't wait to show you guys the full space in a minute. Before I wrap it up, every entryway is different, right? It depends on how you use your home. In my home, this is not our main entrance, so therefore I don't have something here for keys. But if you do, make sure you get yourself some decorative box, something beautiful that you can store your keys in. If you have pets, find beautiful basket with lids to help you, hide the things that you don't want to be seen, okay? In my home, right now in our entryway, I don't have a rug. I'm looking for a specific type of rug. I haven't found it yet, and that's okay. Everything cannot be done at the same time, and I just want to say that to you guys just in case someone be like, oh, Nattie, add a rug. I would love to, but I haven't found what I'm looking for yet. But that is not going to stop me from creating something beautiful that I can enjoy in the meanwhile. So that's it. You saw the entire process. You saw the beginning. You saw the struggle, had to take a break, had to kind of regroup my, think about some things. You saw the things I use in my space. Most of these things are existing things that I just repurpose and repurpose and repurpose. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this journey with me of elevating my entryway for the summertime. It's been a process. If you're decorating a space and you feel overwhelmed, It's okay to step away. It's okay to die. Breathe, take your time, regroup, and come back and kick ass. Nattie Nation, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.